Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and today we are going to talk about hypothalamus. So let's start our topic with introduction. Hypothalamus is small but highly significant part of brain that is located in the diencephalon. Despite its small size, it controls a wide range of essential bodily functions such as temperature regulation, hunger, thirst, sleep hormone secretion, and emotional behavior. It acts as a link between the nervous system and endocrine system, though its control over the pituitary gland earning is the title of the master regulator of homeostasis. Location and anatomy of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus lies below the thalamus and forms the floor and part of the walls of third ventricle. It is divided into several nuclei and regions, each with specific function. It is closely connected with the limbic system, pituitary gland, brainstem, and autonomic nervous system. Major landmarks around the hypothalamus include optic chiasma that is present anteriorly to the hypothalamus, mammillary bodies that are present posterior to the hypothalamus, and pituitary gland is present inferior to the hypothalamus. Structural division of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus can be divided into regions based on their location and function. It has preoptic region, anterior region that is also called as supraoptic region. It has tuberal region that is called as middle region and posterior region that is also called as mammillary region. First division of hypothalamus is preoptic region. It is located anteriorly near the optic chiasma. It regulates body temperature, sexual behavior and release of gonadotrophin. Second divisions or structural region of the hypothalamus is anterior region that is also called as supraoptic region. It contains nuclei like supraoptic and paraventricular nuclei that regulate water balance, circadian rhythm and autonomic regulation. It produces antidiuretic hormone and oxytocin which are transported to the posterior pituitary. Third region of hypothalamus is tuberal region that is also called as middle region. It contains ventromedial, dorsomedial and arcuate nuclei. It controls hunger, satiety and energy balance. Arcuate nucleus influence anterior pituitary hormone secretion. Fourth region of the hypothalamus is posterior region that is also called as mammillary region. It contains mammillary bodies and posterior nuclei. It is involved in thermoregulation like heat conservation and memory formation. Functions of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus play a central role in maintaining homeostasis by controlling multiple systems. It has autonomic control that regulates heart rate, blood pressure, digestion and respiration. It integrates sympathetic and parasympathetic responses. Second function is endocrine control of hypothalamus as it controls the pituitary gland by producing, releasing and inhibiting hormone. It influences growth, reproduction, thyroid function and adrenal function and lactation. Third function of hypothalamus is temperature regulation as anterior hypothalamus promotes heat loss like sweating and vasodilation and posterior hypothalamus promote heat conservation like by shivering and vasoconstriction. Fourth function of hypothalamus is hunger and thirst as lateral hypothalamus is the hunger center and ventromedial nucleus is the satiety center. It regulates water intake through osmoreceptors and thirst mechanics. Fifth function of the hypothalamus is sleep and circadian rhythm. The suprachiasmatic nucleus acts as a biological clock that regulates daily cycles of sleep, activity, and hormone release. Sixth function of hypothalamus is emotional and behavioral regulation as it is connected to the limbic system that is involved in emotions such as fever, anger, pleasure, and sexual behavior. Hormonal role of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus produces several releasing and inhibiting hormones that act on the pituitary. They include thyrotrophin releasing hormone that stimulates thyroid stimulating hormone release. Second hormone by hypothalamus is corticotrophin releasing hormone that stimulates adrenocorticotrophic hormone release. Third hormone is gonadotrophin releasing hormone that stimulates follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormones release. Fourth hormone is growth hormone releasing hormone that stimulates growth hormone release in the pituitary gland. Fifth hormone is somatostatin that inhibits growth hormone and thyroid stimulating hormone. Sixth hormone is dopamine that inhibits prolactin. And additionally, supraoptic and paraventricular nuclei produce ADH and oxytocin for storage in the posterior pituitary. Clinical significance of hypothalamus. Damage or dysfunction of hypothalamus can lead to serious disorders like diabetes insipidus, that is due to lack of the ADH production leading to excessive urination and thirst. Second, it can cause obesity or anorexia, that is due to disruption of hunger and satiety center. Third, it can cause sleep disorder that is caused by malfunction of suprachiasmatic nucleus. Fourth, it can cause hypothalamic tumor that is such as craniopharyngiomas that affect pituitary control. Fifth, it can cause endocrine disorders that include growth abnormalities, infertility, and thyroid dysfunction. Sixth, it can cause Korsakoff syndrome, that is memory loss associated with damage to mammillary bodies. Conclusion of this lecture video. Hypothalamus is a master regulator of body, controlling homeostasis through its influence on the autonomic nervous system and endocrine system. Its role in hunger, thirst, temperature, sleep, emotions, and hormone regulation make it vital for survival. Any disturbances in hypothalamic function can lead to severe metabolic, hormonal, or behavioral consequences. Thus, the hypothalamus serves as a central command center of the brain that integrates internal signals and ensure balance within the body. And this was all about hypothalamus. Hopefully, you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.